So hi guys and welcome to episode 28 of On The Ball City, and in today's episode we've got the first leg of the second round of the Europa League against Inter Milan. We're going to the San Siro. Can we get victory? Stay tuned to find out. So as you can see from the odds, Inter Milan are favourites to win this game. They've been very inconsistent in the league, 2 losses and 3 wins. We've been pretty strong, 3 wins, 1 defeat, 1 draw. They play 4-4-2. It'll be interesting to see what their starting lineup will be. They've got a few injuries. Hopefully that can play in our favour. So we need to make a few changes to our starting lineup. Got a couple of players on yellow cards. Quite a few players on yellow cards to be fair. And Josh Murphy is still out injured. Morris Liner obviously is suspended. So I think we're going to bring on Tom Tribal in that position. Tilo Kehrer is ineligible, so he can't play. So Grant Hanley will get a place back in the team. Closer could go on the bench. And then I'm going to put on Adam Phillips on the bench as well. Let's see how the other players are doing. They're not doing bad fitness-wise. Brenner didn't do too well in the last game. So Oliveira can start this game. And Santos, again, he played in the under-23 game, so I'm going to keep him on the bench for today's one. Hernandez, I'm going to make him as an attacker because that worked well in the last one, and hopefully it will work today. So the starting lineup is a 4-2-4 formation. Handanovic in goal. Dalbert Kondogbia is playing in centre defence. Remember, he's a centre midfielder, so he's playing out of position. Zagadou and Ambrosia at the back. Gagliardini and Joey Mario in midfield, and then Carrera Kondrava on the wings with Baptistio and Kramaric, who has in real life moved to Atletico Madrid, so he will be playing, and let's see how the boys get on. And we kick off the game. Passing around nicely. We're going for a quick early long ball. Is that going to be the way the game's going to play out? We have got it set on short passing, but are we going to attempt the long ball over the top just to try and get past that defence and take advantage of Kondogbia playing in centre defence when he's a central midfielder? However, he's a solid professional. He's a great player. A lot of promise, so it's still going to be difficult no matter if he is playing out of position. Oliveira has the ball now. He gets the ball past the defender. Slowic's in. James Madison with a fantastic strike. And we have taken the lead at San Siro. Norwich 1, Inter 0. 12 minutes have gone. And what a start to this game. And have a look at that. It's a great ball by Nelson Oliveira. Got it past the left back. And Sala's cross was superb. And Madison, for a second there, I did think he missed it. It hit the bar and then bounced down. And in the end, it was a fantastic goal. We need to hold on to this. Gunn with a long ball out to the top. Dalbert hacks it clear. He looks like he's got a bit of a knock as well. Maybe that's why Salah was able to get past him for the goal. And Oliveira on the ball now. Looking for Hernandez. Plays it into Tribal. Madison on the ball. Looks for Oliveira. He's through. Oliveira. And 17 minutes gone. And Norwich lead 2-0 against Inter Milan. Can you believe it? What a start to this game for Norwich. And no one gave them a chance. I remember in 1993 when they played, Inter Milan won both games 1-0. Back in the day though, they did have Dennis Bergkamp, who got both goals in those games. But I really can't believe the start that we've made. It's been a fantastic start. Maybe it was my team talk at the start, because I did go in quite assertive and I did say that Inter Milan have been on a bit of a bad run. We need to take advantage of that. But Inter have got a goal back. 8 minutes before half time. Carrera with a header. Kondrava's free kick launched over the top, and Carrera got above all the defenders and nodded it in. And it's going to make things interesting. Norwich also have a free kick now. Hernandez whips it in. Oliveira and Maguire has tucked it in. For a second I thought it was offside, but it is allowed. Maguire with his first ever goal since his signing from Barcelona. And what a game we have here. Norwich lead 3-1. They've got 3 away goals in the first 42 minutes of the game. Ambrosio looking to get Inter back in the game. He has a throw on. He hits it long. Trouble hacks it clear. Mario on the ball looking for Kramaric. Carrera, his shot is easily saved. It's straight at Gunn. And can Norwich hit on the counter from this? It's hit long. Denier has the ball looking for Salai. Salai looking for Madison. Madison finds Oliveira. He's had a great game. He finds Hernandez. Hernandez is through. And he scored! Oh my God, it's 4-1 to Norwich. Oh, can you believe it? 4-1, 44 minutes on the clock. And they got a bit of luck in this one. Madison plays it to Oliveira, who puts a fantastic ball past the defender. Hernandez toe pokes it. It looks like it got a bit of a deflection from Kondogbia there. And it wrong-footed Handovich there. He couldn't get back in time and he couldn't stop it from going in. But this is what you call efficient. 8 shots from Norwich, 6 on target, 4 have gone in. What a fantastic first half. We'll quickly have a look at the results, or the half-time results so far in the other games. We've got Dynamo and Chelsea are drawing 0-0. Lazio beating Sevilla 1-0. Liverpool 2-1 against Marseille. Mane and Matip with the goals there. Nice and AZ are drawing 0-0. Spartak Moscow 1-0 against Roma. Vigo 1-0 against PSV. And Wolves, another English club, are 2-0 up against Bale. Afobe and Shah with the goals. 2 early goals from them as well. So English clubs are doing well so far. They just need Chelsea really to score. And then all the English clubs could potentially win. But 4-1 at half-time against Inter Milan. Who would have thought this? I'm going to be calm. I'm very pleased. But make sure... I'm going to tell my defence that they can do a little bit better. But can you believe it? Norwich 4-1 against Inter Milan in the first half. But Inter they're really going to come out for this second half, and you just knew it. They weren't going to go down without a fight, and an early goal from them. Another set piece. Mario whips in the corner, and Kramaric on the volley beats Gunn at his near post. Dalbert's not been able to shake off his injury, and he's gone off. And Ambrosio, I can't even say his name. Ambrosio has also picked up a knock on the right now, and Oliveira brings it forward. He's lost the ball though. Hanley cuts out the pass. McGuane to Tribal to Madison. Plays it across to Salai. Salai brings the ball forward to Oliveira. He looks for Hernandez, but he's given the ball away. And Abdullahi brings the ball forward. Madison tracking all the way back and managed to win it. Fantastic ball there, but Mings is just... They won the ball back and he just wasted... He just gave the ball away there, and Inter Milan went close, but they couldn't get a third goal there. They now have another opportunity. Can they get a result here? Tribal wins the ball back looking for Salai. Plays it back to Tribal. Latomba, Salai, Tribal. Oliveira on the ball. Oliveira finds Madison. A fantastic ball to Hernandez. He brings it forward. Can he whip it in? And Madison's hit the post. And he scores. And it's 5-2. Madison with his second of the game. What a fantastic result here for Norwich. And surely that has seen them through to the next round of the Europa League. Hernandez, we'll see that again. Good run. Whips the cross in. And Madison. Hernandez was unlucky there. Hit the bar, hit his hand, and then fell straight back to Madison. And he's tucked it away. Norwich 5, Inter 2. I'm going to make a couple of subs here because in the next game, although we still need a good result, in our next game we have got Arsenal, and it's going to be an even tougher game. So I'm going to need to make some changes here. So I'm going to bring on Adam Phillips for James Madison. He is on his hat-trick, but we need to make a change. Leitner will be back for that game, so I can leave him there. And potentially Jason Denier. Tim Closer can come on. Should we make any more changes? Nuno Santos on for Salai as well. So 3 changes coming on for Norwich now. Should be able to give Denier, Salai and... who else did I take off? I can't remember now. And Madison, sorry. Should be able to give them a little bit of a rest. And we should have done enough to have settled this game today, to be fair. Phillips on the ball. He's looking for Hernandez, but he's giving it away. Kramaric couldn't control it. Gunn hits the ball long, looking for Oliveira, who controls the ball superbly. He has an overlap from Santos, who finds Phillips. And the two subs linking up well and nearly extended the lead even further. I can't believe what I'm seeing here today. Baptiste on the ball, hits it long. Perisic has wasted that opportunity and he's put the ball wide. And Inter Milan, can't believe what's hit them today. Inter 2, Norwich 5, we've got 4 minutes left. Can anything else happen in this game? Phillips has now picked up a little bit of a knock. But he's going to stay on. Santos, they have made all their subs, remember, as well, so they can't bring anyone else on. Oliveira nearly slotting it through again, but he couldn't find the player he wanted there. Kramaric is through, and Gunn tips it onto the post. A fantastic save. And we've got 3 minutes left now. Can Norwich... Well, the game should be over now, but Inter will want to try and get at least one more goal back. They've got 1 more minute to do it. Doesn't look like it's going to happen. Kondogbia, a long ball over the top, and the whistle was gone, and Norwich have won 5-2 against Inter Milan. Can you believe it? So a fantastic performance from the boys there. James Madison with 2 goals. Latomba was my worst player with a rating of 7. And yeah, I cannot believe we churned out a performance like that. Inter Milan still have plenty of chances. Remember, Liverpool had a lot of chances in their game. 23 shots Inter had, only 7 on target. But somehow they only scored 2 goals and we've come away with 5. We won 5-2 at the San Siro. What a fantastic result. I still can't believe it. So looking at the results from the Europa League first leg, Eden Hazard got a goal for Chelsea. Chelsea did get their win. Liverpool couldn't keep their lead. They conceded a 90th minute Sanson goal, so they ended up drawing with Marseille. And Wolves, Phobie got another goal, and they ended up winning 3-1 against Bâle. So a good result for them. And I still can't believe that we beat Inter Milan 5-2. A fantastic result. Speechless. I'm absolutely speechless. And I'm going to wrap it up now. Our next game, we're going to come back for the second leg. It's probably all over now. I thought that the first leg was going to be a lot tighter. But it's left it open. Can Inter need a fantastic performance? They need to score 4 goals more than us. Wow! Who would have thought? 5-2 victory, and we go back to Carrow Road with a massive lead. Hopefully we won't get complacent and throw it away. Inter Milan need to beat us by 4 goals to knock us out of the Europa League. Can they do it, or can we get a positive result and go through further than Norwich have ever gone before? This is what I wanted to do when I first started this series. I wanted to do better than Norwich had ever done in Europe. We have the potential to do that now, and it's looking more and more likely that we could really do something in this competition. So in the second leg, we're going to be joined by a special guest. Please stay tuned to check out that video, and don't forget to please drop a like and subscribe to the channel. It's been a pleasure. Thank you very much.